how you'll do your interval notation in Delta Math. You want a graph on this number line, something that's coming from negative infinity, that would be coming from this way, until you get to negative 5. And then you want to skip to 4 and go to infinity. So we'll talk about that. So right down here you see click and drag to make the line. So I want to come from negative infinity and I want to go until I get to negative 5. So I'm just dragging it along. And then I want to pick up at 4 and go to infinity. So my answers lie like this on the number line, from negative infinity to negative 5 and from 4 to infinity. You can do this if you think they should be open circles. You can click on them. Or if you think they should be closed. Since these are both brackets, they should both be closed. So I need to close this one. Alright, so let's do another one. Alright, on this one I'm coming from negative infinity to negative 8. And then I'm going from 7 to infinity. Okay. And these are parentheses, so they're both open. You can submit your answer and check it. Do another one. Okay, now we're going to have to write the interval ourselves. And you can see it's going from 0 to 9. Alright, so we think is 0 included and 9 is included. So I'm going to use the brackets on both ends. And I'm going to go from 0 to 9. And I'll submit my answer. Okay. And I'm just going to do a couple other examples. Okay, you need to know how to do this one with 2. If you look at this, the green is going from negative infinity to negative 1. Then it skips and picks up at 4 to infinity. So I need 2 of those little things. So I'm going to use these. We'll talk about why. I'm going to go from negative infinity. So I'm coming from the left, from way back here, and I stop at negative 1. Then you put in the union, and you have another one, 4 to infinity. So I have this parentheses, and I'm going to put in 4 to infinity. Okay, now let's talk about negative 1 is an open circle, and 4 is an open circle. If these were closed, I would have brackets. Since these are open, I have parentheses. This should probably be or instead of union. We'll see. We'll check it. I'll talk about that. Okay. So let me find another good example. We'll do a couple more. Alright, this one is closed. So I'm coming from negative infinity and I'm stopping at negative 11. So I'm going to do this. Negative infinity, because I don't include infinity. When I get to negative 11, I stop and it's closed, so I'll put a bracket. And if you have 2 pieces like this, you put or, and then you pick up at 11 and go to infinity. Notice the 11 is included, so you choose this one. So you're going from 11 to infinity. Alright, so let's look at it. I'm coming from negative infinity, which you never include, so it's a parentheses. 11 is colored in, so I used a bracket. 11 is colored in, and then to infinity. Alright, so let's find. Oh, we'll do another one of these. This one's negative infinity to negative 5, and 6 to infinity. And parentheses means open. Parentheses on the 6 means open. Click on it. Okay, I need to do this one. If you look at it, it's from negative 4 to 8. Okay, so I'm going from negative 4 to 8, and so I'm going to use this because they're both closed. So I'm going from negative 4 to positive 8. These are both closed circles, so I'm using the brackets.